Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Raul and today we have the fourth lesson, which is how to draw a realistic eye. Before to draw, we need to have our supplier closer, so I will introduce my supplier to drawing realistic eye. First of all, you need mechanical pencil. Mine is from Faber Castell 0.5 grip 4B grade. Also, we need blending stump. Very important role, blending stump to blending the eye. We will working with cotton buds today for shading, and I choose three types of pencils, which are 2H grade, HB grade and 4B grade. We need to put some details, so with this help us Tombow Mono Zero eraser. I did already the presentation in my art supply presentations, and also I have jelly roll. This give me the last details for shining. I have all my supplier. Let's start to learn how to draw a realistic eye. First step, if you remember, cover your paper, try to work clean. Also, I forgot about toilet paper for shading, so we will using toilet paper for skin. I have my Faber Castell. First step, with drawing the pupil inside. This will be black. Always the pupil will be black. Follow all my steps to learn how to draw a realistic eye. Today we learn how to put all possible details to make as close as we can realistic eye. As you can see, I'm going very slowly building the outline, but as you can see, I'm going sharp, so it's not like a normal line. And now we need to coloring all this. Today is the first lesson when you learn to work with mechanical pencil. Very small circles. Rotate the pencil to keep the pencil sharp. As you can see, my pencil is rotating very slowly. This is one of my secrets to keep my pencil sharp. If you remember yesterday, I present my dry brush, the special one, to make darker area. So now you know how to make this inside of the eye, the pupil. You know how to make now dark using that brush, and I will show you. If you follow all my steps, you will learn to draw professional. I'm here to help to upgrade your skill. I'm taking that brush, shade very slowly to not going outside. That give me very nice dark shade. If you have portrait with darker, you can bring more from 8B grade if you like. If you're okay with that, leave it like that. Okay guys, the first step is done. We're going to the next one. It will be the iris. We will drawing the iris. We're taking the iris shape first. This is the second step. Make sure you make it round as you can. And as you can see, I leave it the top because it will be the eye shape. We're doing the iris with the same pencil, mechanical pencil. You will see you will using in realistic portraits a lot of time mechanical pencil, very helpful. We're taking blending stump and follow my step, blending very light all around the iris. We stop it here and we start again from the top. Okay, we have the perfect shape now. Let's get inside of the iris. How to do this? We take the first grade in our set, as I presented you before, is about the 2H. And we're shading very slowly. From the outline, we're going just a little bit inside of the eyes, but we're not touching the pupil, okay? Just follow my steps. We need to make as real as we can. Closes with reference photo. How to shade with pencils. I think you learned it yesterday when I show my lesson. So now you know how to shade with the pencils. We're doing small rotation this time, and we're doing very close to the outline of the iris. Of course, all eyes when you draw on top of the eye, you will see they're darker than on the bottom always. I will show you how to build that dark as well. Now we focus on the iris. Here we have done with 2H. Now we're taking blending stump and we blend from the outline very slowly inside to the pupil to make like a gradient. You already know about the gradient from lesson from yesterday, so just follow my steps. I'm using a lot of time blending stump. This helped me a lot for details as well. Now we're drawing the bottom line and we're coloring in dark, because always will be dark on the top. Following the reference photo, we're adding some details on both sides of the iris. Very soft. Bring some lines. Try to make as realistic as you can. And now the other side as well. Take your supplier and a paper and try to practicing this eye before to draw a portrait. till you find you're happy with this. And I may have a lot of details, so try to learn everything before to draw. And now guys, from the pupil, we're adding some lines to the iris, very soft lines, long and very light, as I do. And now on the top it will be the eyelashes, so I will put some eyelashes inside where the highlight is. But before I need to clean with eraser, so everything will be very light and very white. I'm looking for pure white. If you need to clean this before, clean with eraser, because this side should be very white for highlights. How to draw eyelashes? As we know, eyelashes will come like this from the bottom to the top, but the reflection of the eyelashes will be different, so we will draw different. It will be inside of the eye. Very important things, guys. The eyelashes, the reflection of eyelashes are different way to draw. Don't make them the same. Try to make as realistic as you can with mechanical pencil. After you did this, we can take blending stone and we're blending all around the iris. Okay, we're taking blending stone now and we blend very light from the outline inside to make it the iris smooth and more realistic. We repeat the procedure for the iris to be perfect round. And we have the iris. How to make the iris more interesting, adding some details. How we can do this using Tombow Mono Zero eraser, the brilliant eraser for me, and we erase some parts till we make more realistic. Just follow my steps. Inside of the iris, you just draw some lines with eraser and you will see what's happened. Also, you can put on a line very small. Just try to dotting with eraser to see how your eye look like. You will see, guys, we will work a lot of time with eraser when we draw a portrait, but before you need to learn the basics, how to start parts of the portrait. Now the iris look more interesting, more realistic. Okay, now we're doing the eye shape using mechanical pencil. Where the semilunar fold is, we're going very soft, because it will blend with blending stone. Just follow my steps. We're adding a bit details inside, because that we learn today how to draw realistic eyes. As you can see, I'm going very soft with mechanical pencil. It will be very dark here because we will doing eyelashes, so don't worry about this part. And of course, on the right of the eye, very soft first, because we build the way for the eyelashes. So now we know where the eyelashes are. We're not drawing the eyelashes because it's very important things to know, guys. We need to draw the line from the top of the eye before, and after that we're blending and shading, and after that the last thing we're doing eyelashes. So remember, this is very important things. I've seen a lot of portraits and I see and I find this very interesting to telling you, because a lot of you guys, you're doing the eyelashes before the draw the skin. That's not very good, because you will dry and you will erase always and your portrait won't be realistic. We're doing everything inside of the eyes. The bottom line of the eye we're doing very soft, because blending stone doing everything. And on the right eye in the corner, just press a little bit with the pencil, but not that much, to make the eye more realistic. Okay, now we're coming with blending stone to see how we can draw this line. Starting from this, always you start to blend when the pencil is more than just a little bit shade. So we're starting from this side, try to have very good sharp blending. And now we're blending from the right inside of the eye. Also we will blend all this area. This is the way to blend. Very soft. We're drawing inside of the eye. This we're doing by shading with mechanical pencil. We're doing very small circles only to the end of the eye. Coming inside. Actually, we're looking to mix gradients as I showed you yesterday in my tutorial, and just a little bit after the iris. As you can see, very soft, guys. And now we're using blending stump, and we blend by circles from inside of the eye. Bring the graphite outside, mixing together, but very soft. And now from the iris, of course, very soft. We're doing the same things on the other side, starting with the line from outside, and we're going small circles till we are happy with the coloring of the eye. As you can see, mechanical pencil have very good and important role in our realistic portrait, so try to learn how to work with mechanical pencil. My latest work was That Girl with a Motto, and I did only with 8B grade from Faber Castell and mechanical pencil. So I use only 2 pencils to make that beautiful piece, and if you learn, you can do the same. Now we're using blending stump again, same procedure. Now to mix together, just line up inside with the white part. Actually, we're looking to bring some graphite inside to mix them, to build like a gradient. You can do these things with cotton buds as well if you like, but I think for me it's not reason because it's more time to do so. And now just a little bit outside of the iris, but just a little bit. Thank you very much. Till now, let's make the eye more interesting. We're looking to realistic portraits, so we can do realistic using Tombow Mono Zero, as I told you. Be careful to sharp very well eraser, because you need very sharp eraser for details. So your details will be very nice. Let's see how we can bring. We're adding some small nerves inside. Maybe we can do that better. And the other side as well. Just around them to make interesting and more realistic. And with 2H grade, we put some graphite on the bottom of the nerves to make the nerves more realistic, but very soft. As you can see, they're not very visible, but very important role in details. And now slowly we're using a little bit cotton bud and just line up over to make more smooth. And for the final step, guys, you can use 2 types of eraser, Tombow Mono Zero and Faber Castell. I'm using always Faber Castell for dotting, and I will show you how I'm dotting. But you can dot as well with Tombow Mono Zero. We're dotting slowly everything inside of the eye to make more realistic, more interesting. And the other side as well. After you learn this, you will see you can build very nice, interesting portraits with more details. But before, you need to learn about how to do them. Okay, I'm happy with this inside now. So we're going further with the same mechanical pencil. We will work a lot of time with mechanical pencil because it gives us good details. So we build the top line. As I told you, I'm not drawing the eyelashes now because it's not reason to do that. And now we need to draw this. Always you will have this on the top of the eye. And we stop here. As you can see, I'm going very light. Even if I'm doing more times, nothing happened. First, try to learn how to use the pencils in the right way. Keep practicing and you will be very happy. Now I'm going a little bit sharp for the line from outside. Make like a realistic skin. We're adding more graphite in the middle to make it a little bit darker. And now it's time for blending stump. Blending to see if we need to come in back to make more. Okay, we're taking blending stump now. And as I told you yesterday, we're starting to blending from the middle to outside, from the middle to right. So we have to go from the middle, circles, and you're not stopping when you see it's blend already. Okay, as you can see here. Because now we draw the line, the top of the line of the eye from the skin. And when you're coming here on the end, just line up a little bit. We need to make sharper. Now from the middle to the right side. Here just a little bit because we don't need too much blending stump. Okay, now you can use a higher number of blending stump in the middle if you like, or you can use cotton buds. I'm using cotton buds. This helps me to make smooth. Okay, because I need more darker, I'm coming one more time with mechanical pencil and I'm line up only in the middle. to make the skin more realistic. Okay, now we prepare the skin, so we can draw the skin if we have this. But before, we coming one more time with blending stump to make sure everything is blended. Now we're doing only line, and we're going outside slowly. In both sides. Now we're changing the grade and we're changing the pencils, a 4B. So we need to build the way from the eyelashes. Starting from the right, where the eyes finish. But don't go everything, because don't forget, we need to draw the skin first. Only the way for the eyelashes, as I told you. Today we learn how to draw realistic eye. It will come in how to draw realistic nose, mouth, ears, and after that we will start to draw a realistic portrait. Hope you like my lessons. Hope you can learn from this. Hope you're happy with this. Also, we're coloring all the top here of the iris. It will be very dark. And now on the other side, you know, in the middle, eyelashes changing the way. Okay, now we take care of the skin. How we build the skin? We're using HB grade and very soft light from the line inside, from the line outside. How to do this? Very light small circles to shade and drawing the skin. Keep the pencil flat, sharp as well. Always keep the pencil sharp to make more better details. And of course, for better control, don't forget to bend the pencil in the palm. Okay, now I'm coming one more time from the middle to left, from the middle to right. But the same circles, very soft. We're shading only half of what I shaded before. To make realistic skin, we need to make a little bit round. So that's what we're looking for to do now. We're doing the skin a little bit round to make more realistic. Of course, we don't forget about the right side. As you can see, guys, when I draw, I'm not rotating the paper as other people are doing. I try to teaching you guys to fix somewhere your paper by a clipboard and try to learn like this, because you become professional quick and you will upgrade your skill quick. Try to keep your paper clean and don't touch the paper, only where you draw with the pencils. Good advice and good to know. Okay, now it's time for toilet paper. I think you know how to make. I show it in a different tutorial. So this toilet paper helps you a lot for adding smooth shading. And now we're shading from the middle to right, from the middle to left. Very soft, trying to mix together the graphite with white paper to build realistic skin. And now we're going to the right. Very soft, because always in this area is a little bit highlights, and you will see when we draw a portrait how to draw highlights on the corner of the eye, and you will be very happy with this. Now we're taking from the bottom the same pencil, HB grade. We're drawing very light, the same small circles, and try to find all possible details. Now we build the other side around of the eye to make like a realistic skin. But as you can see here to the end, we're going sharper. This is only for skin. Anyway, it will be covered by eyelashes, but doesn't matter. We're drawing realistic now, so we're taking all steps. As I told you, this is how to draw realistic eye, step by step. For this time, we're using blending stump, and we're lining very soft, trying to find all details from the eye. And we're coming with blending stump outside to make smooth and prepare for eyelashes. But before to do that, we need to find the details from the skin. How to do this? We're taking Tombow Mono Zero eraser and just follow my steps. We're adding some dots on the skin. A very important role on this eraser when I'm drawing skin. So follow my steps to see how the skin changing if you're dotting the skin. Thank you very much, guys. Big thank for all beautiful comments on my art. Thank you for your time to sharing my work. So I do my best to teaching you all my tricks and how I drawing realistic. More highlights in the middle. Also, guys, we will learn in this lesson how to draw realistic hair, so stay still and let's draw together. Now we clean the paper with big brush, if you remember, and we have just a little bit on the top, so with the same pencil, very light on the top, making the skin. As you can see, I'm going everywhere to make more realistic skin. Try to do the same when you draw eye. Try to upgrade your skill. And now to see where I draw, I'm taking toilet paper, and from the middle very soft I'm shading everything to make smooth and perfect for the realistic eye. If your toilet paper is dirty like mine, change the side and you will have look like I need more graphite on this side. And now to make the skin more realistic, we come back with another layer, but only from the line less than half to make the skin round, but with the same grade. As you can see, we're going step by step to realistic, more realistic, and again toilet paper. Now when you shade with toilet paper, you will see how to mix together the gradients. I will change the side because it's dirty. Also, you can do this with cotton buds to mix the gradients, but it's okay if you're using toilet paper, making smooth. Okay, how to make more realistic this area as well, same Tombow Mono Zero eraser, and we're adding dots on the top. Of course, I'm working with Faber Castell eraser as well here a lot of times to make this skin realistic, but you can do it Tombow Mono Zero. That's why I show you Tombow Mono Zero. I would like if you can post everything you draw on my group, Graphite Pencil by Raul, to see how you're working with. Now try to find some lines, to build some lines, cross over the dots to make more realistic skin. So that's the way to draw realistic eye. It's not very hard to do. I think you can do it. We don't forget about the eyelashes because this will make more interesting eye. So let's draw the bottom. How to draw the bottom is very important to let a part here. Don't shade everything inside with the same grade, HB grade. And now we're shading very soft to build the skin on the bottom of the eye. Actually, we're looking to make more realistic, so we need to be careful for all details. And as you can see, guys, I'm not drawing eyelashes from the bottom because the first step we're doing skin. Just small circles, don't rush your work. And now we correct some details, but we're using mechanical pencil, it's more visible. And from the end. Now just a little bit blending stump. Okay, let's continue with the skin. As you can see, I'm not touching the line because I still need some highlights. Okay, near to the eye, we bring more graphite to make more realistic skin. But as you can see, I'm going only half of the pencil. Okay, we're using toilet paper now to shade. And very soft from the line where the eyes is finished. We're going slowly to build the skin. But we're not touching the highlights. It's very important to make the realistic skin look like a realistic. So if you like, guys, more lessons will come in. More lessons for you to learn. Still we need more graphite on the top. And this, you already learned about this, is about layering. But if you need darker, you can use mechanical pencil. It helps, or you can change the grade for higher. Let's use mechanical pencil because mechanical pencil help me to make very good details. As you can see, when I build the skin, I try to jump with the mechanical pencil in all areas, all sides, to make like a real skin. It's a good trick to build realistic skin. We're looking for all possible details, guys, for our work to look more interesting. Okay, now we're shading again with toilet paper, but very soft. And be careful to don't touch inside of the eye. You already built. Now to make more interesting, we're coming with more highlights. So this will make by eraser again, and of course on the bottom we're just drawing some lines, very lines, like the real skin is. Of course, after you done this, you can put eyelashes very easy, but don't draw eyelashes before to do the skin because you won't be happy with your portrait. And now in the corner of the eye we're dotting to make realistic skin. Also you can dot very easy and slowly through the lines, but make sure to don't block them. Now for the last step on the skin, add some blending stump to make more visible and more interesting. Only on the top of the line you draw, only on the top. That's where you make more interesting and realistic skin. And also you can dotting the dots you draw with, you're highlighting with eraser. I will use a little bit more graphite on the bottom here because it looks more darker. But now I'm not using toilet paper, I'm using only blending stump, very soft. Dotting skin, guys, is helping to make more realistic, helping to make more interesting. And also after you're dotting with eraser, clean your paper with big brush. Now we're taking the last part is about the eyelashes. So for this we're using 4B grade. Just make a little bit round when you start and go longer with pencil. Round when you start and go longer. As you can see, we try to make them as realistic as we can. So that's my way to draw. Just we make some random eyelashes now, because never the eyes are the same. As you can see, round when you start and go longer. Keep practicing to doing eyes, guys. Learn first how to use pencils in a right way, and after that you can start to draw portrait and show to your friends you know to draw. Remember, when you draw eyelashes, keep your pencil sharp. And now we're changing the direction of the eyelashes to make the eye more interesting and more realistic. And we take this way now, but don't forget when you start, just round a little bit down on the bottom. I'm Raul Art, admin on Graphite Pencil by Raul Art, and you always are welcome to learn and draw together with me and help each other. Okay, the first step of the eyelashes are done, so I need more darker on the top. You can use 8B grade or mechanical pencil. I'm using mechanical pencil, it gives me very good eyelashes, realistic. So I'm going now only on the bottom with mechanical pencil till I make them more interesting and more realistic. But don't press with mechanical pencil because you will break your refill. As you can see, what's happened if you draw eyelashes and you didn't do skin. How you can draw skin now, you will break all eyelashes. Good to know and very important thing. We need to build now the bottom eyelashes. How we doing this? We know drawing eyelashes from inside of the eye, because that's why I build this skin here. So we start to build only from outside, but just a little bit. Don't press with the pencil because these are smaller, and if you're doing slowly you can make them more realistic. Try to make like a small dot when you start bottom eyelashes. It will look more realistic, as I do. Make them random, as I'm doing, because we need to make them more realistic. I'm Raul Art, and thank you very much for today. That's how to draw realistic eye. Hope you will try it, and don't forget to post on Graphite Pencil by Raul Art to see. But not the last thing I told you before is about jelly roll. It will give me very nice shining and watery eyes. So let's learn how to work with jelly roll. You will find on Amazon in my YouTube description. So we draw just dotting, very small dotting, till we lighting everything inside. But be careful to don't touch the reflection of eyelashes, because we're looking to do only the highlights. And now we can use dotting tool inside. No dotting tool, jelly roll, sorry. I have a lot of suppliers, so I need to remember everything. If you want to go to hyper realistic, the last step you can dot the skin as well, or on the bottom, depend if you have a makeup artist or something like this to draw. But for me it's enough for today, because today I just want to show you how to draw realistic eye. But we can go to hyper realistic if you like. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and God bless you. Tomorrow we will learn how to draw nose. Very interesting subject, so stay with me and you will learn more. Bye bye, stay safe.